This is Samsung's S95C 77-inch model. It is their top-of-the-line QD OLED for 2023, and it is pretty good. Let's check it out in this review. I first saw the S95C 77-inch synced with the Philips Hue surround lighting experience, but I got really up close and personal during an overnight hotel stay. Samsung's flagship QD OLED is now a maximum of 77 inches, and as we all know, 77 is the new 65. This gave the panel a commanding presence in the room. Sound-wise, if you're dropping 8K Aussie on this panel, you'll need a soundbar with a sub. And the good news is there's plenty of room underneath the TV to put one there. The UI is snappier. This I noticed immediately. Samsung's menu feels like it's still a work in progress, but it's okay. I love the remote, and although it's getting smaller, it retains the solar panel on the back, so it's highly unlikely you'll ever have to charge it via USB. When it comes to the display, screen uniformity was perfect. Whether it's grey or a single colour, the entire panel was clear of imperfections. This is the starting point for your TV, so this is really important. We all know the challenge for a TV when it comes to the Game of Thrones Long Night episode, but the S95C handled it really well. We had a really good connection, so the bitrate was right up there. I was pretty pleased with that result. If it's black, no worries, but near black can be an issue for OLEDs. This QD OLED panel performed really well in these dark action scenes. So let's go from mostly dark to mostly bright with Interstellar. It has many scenes that are mostly black or mostly white. This scene mixes both, so it's very high contrast. The race to the Endurance is my favourite clip from Chris Nolan's epic. My God, this was amazing on the S95C with Q-Series Soundbar. Just an epic experience. But that's what you expect from the flagship OLED. Come on, Tars. When it comes to picture modes, forget dynamic. It's bright and crushes the blacks and blows out the highlights. I'd flick between standard, movie or filmmaker mode and make adjustments from there. But if you don't really know what you're doing or you're getting a bit lost, just click Intelligent. It does a pretty good job most of the time. Overall, it's brighter than last year's S95B. The brighter this QD OLED gets, the more spectacular the colour. It really is a feast for your eyes, and there's not many TVs that can match what this S95C can do. Bright scenes, fantastic colour. Good news when it comes to reflections. Despite all the lights I had, there were no issues. I'm happy to say, out of the box, the S95C delivers Samsung's best ever skin tone reproduction. Samsung has really nailed it here. Nothing wrecks a film faster than horrible skin tones. And with the Q-Series Soundbar and sub, I really felt I was in the middle of the action in LA. Michael Mann's all-time classic Heat. The man. When watching HDR content, you now have the option of static or active tone mapping. Static goes with the creator's intent, while active will make the picture pop at the expense of accuracy. But hey, each to their own. You know what really looks good on this TV? Sport. Stan's 4K rugby streaming sets the standard for all modern big screens. Check out the 4K UHD Bledisloe Cup matches. As long as your connection is up to it, you won't see any artifacts around the players, and it simply blows over-the-air sport delivery away. You'll get real-looking grass as well. There's nothing more vomit-inducing than oversaturated greens at a sporting event. It just does not look real. But these games look fantastic. When it comes to motion, use manual settings rather than clear motion auto. Unfortunately, as an Australian, it doesn't make the pain of losing the Bledisloe Cup any more bearable. Speaking of winning, when it comes to gaming, this TV is the champion. But what you're watching here is Xbox Cloud Gaming. This is actually really good, especially if you don't have a console to plug in. Seriously, if you're looking for the ultimate 77-inch gaming screen, this is it for your PS5 or latest Xbox. It ticks all the boxes aside from Dolby Vision, and you can crank it all the way to 144 Hz for PC gamers. So let's get to decision time. Like any top-end TV, the differences from year to year are not perceivably enormous, but they are there. The only challenger I've seen with my own eyes is the LG G3 OLED. It is fantastic, and if Dolby Vision is a deal breaker, then go for the LG. But in my opinion, the S95C is the better buy, especially now at the time of publishing this video. The S95C 77-inch is selling for $6,795 Australian dollars. That's a discount of $1,200. The LG G3 77-inch is $8,395. That's a difference of $1,600. Just think of the killer soundbar you could get for that. And you'll need one, by the way, because the TV sound isn't that great. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Will you be going Samsung, LG, or even Sony down the track? Keen to hear your thoughts. See you in the next review.